What is Brown v. Board of Education? You might have many questions or not, but I'm going to tell you anyways. It all started in Kansas. It was the 1950s and Linda Brown was a girl from Topeka, Kansas. At this school, Linda had to take a long bus ride to Monroe School, an all-black school. But there was actually another school called Sumner School near Linda's house. The problem was that Sumner School was a school for only white children. Her application was rejected. Oliver Brown, Linda's father, and 12 other angry parents filed a suit against the Board of Education. The suit was a suit against the Board of Education of Topeka, and the Browns felt that the decision of the board violated the Constitution, and they felt that the segregated school system deprived Linda Brown of equal protection laws required under the 14th Amendment. The suit was sent to court with help of the NAACP. The NAACP represented the plaintiffs. The lawyers for this case were Thurgood Marshall, Oliver W. Hill, and Spotswood Robinson. The Browns won the case, and the decision was unanimous and was delivered by Chief Justice Warren. Separate faculties for education turned out not to be very equal. Brown vs. Board of Education had many impacts on other cases. Plessy vs. Ferguson, Briggs vs. Elliott, vs. County School Board, Hart vs. Belton, Balling vs. Sharp, Bula vs. Johnson, and many others. Balling vs. Sharp was a companion case to Brown vs. Board of Education. John Philip Sousa High School was a new school, but it was for whites only, but 11 African American students wanted to get admitted. The school board denied the petition for integrated schools, and only whites were admitted into the school. The court decided that it was a companion case to the Brown case, and the case was won because it was regarding the same form of segregation. Plessy vs. Ferguson. This is Homer Plessy, a man that is 1/8 black. He was put in a demonstration and put in a whites-only railroad car. Plessy Homer was found guilty of disobeying the law, and the court rejected his idea of the 14th Amendment. But years later after this decision, it was overturned. Briggs v. Elliott. Elliott challenged segregation in South Carolina. White children had buses to school while black children had to walk. On top of that, school conditions were also unequal. After the Brown decision, segregation was ended in South Carolina. Gebhardt vs. Belton. In Delaware, African Americans were sent to a rundown school while whites were sent to a nice spacious one. Unique from its other 5 appeals, the trial court ordered that the African American students were to be admitted to all white schools. The other 4 appeals claimed that segregation was lawful, and Brown v. Board officially ended racial segregation. Bula v. Gebhardt. Sarah Bula's daughter had been denied to a modern white-only school, and her daughter had to go to a one-room school for only blacks. White children also got a school bus, and when Sarah tried to get transportation for Shirley, she was denied. And Brown v. Board officially ended racial segregation. Brown v. Board of Education in Topeka officially overturned racial segregation. It was one of the first major events that triggered the civil rights movement. The decision of Brown v. Board of Education of Topeka led and impacted cases regarding racial segregation. Justice was finally served to the African Americans. Skin color or race should not determine the way somebody is looked at. Brown v. Board of Education was the most significant event of the civil rights movement because it was a main trigger, and it was one of the first victories for African Americans.